CultfiggaTV. Houston ain't big enough. The series continue. I see y'all been loving that, man. I appreciate all the feedback I'm getting. Y'all be sure y'all stay in that comment section and reminisce on this with me, man. I'm bringing what need to be brought to the table. A lot of people in the greater Houston area don't want to talk about this shit. I'm not a lot of people. Y'all, all that not getting a feature or being on somebody's podcast, fuck all that. We're gonna get to the bottom of a lot of this shit and like it's supposed to be talked about. And R.I.P. to all the goats. R.I.P. to Robert Davis, he the king of the South. R.I.P. to Robert Davis, he the king of the South. The Freestyle King controversy. Houston ain't big enough. Now yesterday, when I ended off the Lil Flip ESG beef, and I went back and watched it myself, because there was a lot of good nuggets I put in, a few things I should have dropped on y'all. I said, we could continue with it today. Because when I brought up ESG and Lil Flip beef, how could I not bring up the Freestyle King plaque DJ Screw gave to Lil Flip? Was it Screw birthday? Was it Screw birthday? Y'all get in the comment section, because that detail I'm throwed off. Was it Screw birthday or Flip birthday? One of those birthday parties, Screw presented Lil Flip with a freestyle plaque. But what a lot of people might not know is Hump presented Screw with the plaque to present to Lil Flip. Hump is a genius. And I remember being in the truck one day, we shooting out of town, me, Hump, Bullet, Flip. And Hump, we used to give game. Hump gave a lot of game, man. I know if you ever been around Hump, if you don't got your bucket out to catch that game while it's spilling, that's on you. Cause he giving out free game, man. If you to run with. And Hump used to tell Bullet, and I used to bring it back to the hood, I still use it. Hype everything you do. Houston ain't big enough, man. The series continue, man. Hey, y'all be sure to wipe your feet. You in the House of Revolution. That means hit the like button. But Hump taught me to hype it. You got to sell lists to other people. They got to believe you believe what you saying. Hump sold Flip to the world. They believed he was the king of freestyle. They believed he was the next big thing, you know. So handing Flip the Freestyle King plaque was only promotion, you know, for Flip and for SUC. Remind you, and the end of, I brought this up yesterday, at the end of Screwed Life, R.I.P. to Robert Davis, he the king of the South. He was murdered. Now I got to say that because I feel like that. His family, Chucky, say the coroner said he was murdered. So we standing on that. You know, that's another thing at this podcast. We say Pimp C was murdered. We say Screw was murdered. That's how we feel, you know. So before Screw untimely death, he said he died with saying Flip was the Freestyle King. He gave Flip that plaque and died. All hell broke loose. I remember when I said yesterday about the diss that ESG did towards the Flip, and that was a hell of a diss when he did that. When he dissed on that song, and he brought up, "You ain't the king. You niggas pay for that." You know, he brought up the plaque. "You ain't the king. You niggas pay for that. You must be smoking on crack. You ain't in the clique, oh." You know, and he naming out Pokey, Kiki, Hawks, and this the clique right here, nigga. But one thing ESG gotta always remember, you list that list, when Kiki list that list he never mentioned you. And I used to be pissed off when I was locked up, because I would tell my stories about that. I'm like, man, I was hanging with the Screwed Up clique, me and ESG. And niggas be like, ESG part of Screwed Up clique? And some niggas would say, well, Kiki said, I'm like, what? ESG is SUC, man. What you mean? First song ever, Screw, swinging and banging. What? The hate that was brewing and was being put out there. On E-Name too, but then E used that same hate to throw on the Flip about who the king. I tell you this about when Screw said Flip was the Freestyle King. He didn't mean Flip is the best freestyler ever created. He's better than Pokey, Hawk. He's better than ESG. That's not what he was doing. He was promoting SUC, the next generation. I told you yesterday he had moved on from a lot of them old heads. A lot of the old heads, Pokey, Kiki, they already said they wasn't getting no money with Screw. Screw was making the money. They said that. So they had to go do other things. Screw was doing SUC Next Generation, Lil O, Roll, Flip, some more youngsters. That he bring Pokey and Mo in for some of that sauce with the young next generation. And Flip was one of them people that he believed in. So when Screw said Flip was the freestyle king, that just was a promotion. He didn't mean he was better than the rest of them niggas. Kiki, you was the freestyle of the golden child. Pokey was the freestyle pro. So when Flip said I'm the king, that just was you the pro, you the golden child, Flip the king. Screw died with handing that plaque, but the world took it as Flip was the best freestyler ever. Now, to be honest with y'all, me personally, I don't feel like Flip was the best freestyler ever because I personally, growing up, I wasn't on that Flip freestyle. Because see, I was around Flip, you know what I'm saying? And I knew Flip could freestyle about anything. You know, be in a room and you got some Cheetos, you know, or we going to Taco Bell and get the burritos. And he could just freestyle about any little simple shit. And I wasn't into that. You know what I'm saying? Some people, that's them. That's a real rhymer. When you can just rap about anything. ESG also can rap about anything in the room. But ESG rapping about 9 and coming on down and sitting on foes and sipping with these bad old. We love that. Lil Kiki, you know, coming down. The golden child, you know, red over apple over seal, you know, popping a pill. Working the wood wheel, you know, we love that. Yo, the freestyle pro, about to let you know. Slamming on the door. I got Swift down and Kima when I rap the arena. We love that. You know, in the kitchen whipping up a chicken. We love that out them freestylers, man. You know, so what I'm trying to tell you, the subject matter was different. Flip was a youngster with young subject matter. The old heads was for our age, that street freestyle. You know, but what happened was DJ Screw died. And then all hell broke loose. Because Kiki could not sit there and have it on his resume. Oh, Flip ain't the king, I'm the king. You know, ESG got hot. Pokey got hot. Everybody got hot because the DJ Screw handed him a plaque. But what everybody have to understand is Hump gave Screw the plaque to hand him. It just was promotion. It wasn't Screw knocking nobody. But them niggas sat there and let that situation ruin. Because they turned on him like a rabid dog. I told you, when he went at it with T.I., only Rose stepped in. Only Rose stepped in to protect SUC. Screw. Flip was SUC. Had the whole world screwed up. Flip had the whole world screwed up into them videos. The next day, I think the first one I seen some screw on, it was Erykah Badu, and Lil Flip was on it. The next thing you know, it's everywhere. But it was through Lil Flip. I don't know if that's what jealousy was kicking in. I'm like, oh man, he ain't really SUC. I heard niggas say that. You know, especially Kiki. To Kiki, SUC is about 4 people. That's it. I done heard him. Kiki, he named SUC. He gonna name Salute to me that my D call it on. Cause when I was naming them OG Screw, I left out Call It On yesterday. He was in the comment section. I said, I left out Pokey and Call It On. Salute to Mike D Call It On. Cause we come up jamming that Southside player screwed up, click man screwed up, click. That's that Marv shit. Southside player screwed up, click man. So salute to Miggity Mike D. How can I name the legends without naming Miggity? So I'm going to be bringing Miggity on to answer some of these questions. Some of them controversial. We just want him to give us his point of view. That's it, you know. But, you know, I was around. I seen the jealousy about this motherfucking plaque. The hate in niggas' eyes. I seen the rise of Flip getting that plaque. I seen how everybody just started embracing them all over the place. They laying out the red carpet for the young nigga. Like I said, I knew he was gonna blow, you know, because. But the freestyling, I seen him do it one time. We was in Shreveport, and we was at a Whataburger, bro. You know, I'm sitting out there. It is the time I'm feeling a certain way this day. Just keep real with you, because I didn't like all that entourage shit. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I had to get understood because we out of town. I got my own. I'm not sucker free. It's Red. Salute to my nigga Red. I just throw some shit with Red in there. You know, I gave Red some game and talked to him about some shit before he went to Swisher House. Red used to be on the road and they would only let Red do G's and Ballers. Y'all remember that song, G's and Ballers? Ballers and G's, real players. That's Flip ESG. But Red was on that too. I remember one night after the show, I'm smoking and something. I'm like, man, he's like, nah, I don't smoke, man. I'm like, what? You don't smoke, nigga? I wound up here, Red, doing smoke song. I'm like, nigga, do you smoke weed, nigga? But anyway, I'm gonna fuck with you, Red. You start smoking, but you weren't chief and big when I was chief and big. I tried to hand you that smoke. Like, nah, I'm good, because I was always on it. I'm like, nigga, we keep going around, you know what I'm saying, doing it. Because I'm big on the road to heels. I'm like, nigga, you in SU, you in the dough. How the fuck these people look? You only getting to do that little song, bro. That's why they not really screaming your name like they supposed to. That's and your verse go hard. I say, nigga, you need to do more, man. He said, I got more, but I told Hump. I say, Hump, this nigga need to do more, man. He got it. Hump say, man, he need to put his pen to work. I say, Hump, he got it, man. He say, you think I'm telling you, man? I said, I'm gonna do something with him. We didn't never do nothing, but I was promoting him, trying to tell Ray, do your thing, baby boy. But all right, so. We was at a Whataburger one day, and it's sucker free. And I got my little crew, certified hustlers with me too. So Flip, we had a Whataburger. It's packed out there. The radio station out there, and you know they promoting a big show that's finna go on the next day. We gonna all be there. They got Flip down there and shit. Well then they give him a mic. They give him a microphone. They like, shit, just hit something for us real quick, man. You know, radio, live, hit something. That when I knew the boy was the truth, man. He said on the spot, they put him on the spot, and the boy, boom, and just went off right there and just started rapping about people in the crowd, what they had on to make sure they understood. This ain't outdated. I'm actually freestyling. And I sit there like, man, you know, I'm feeling him. I said, but I'm keeping it real with y'all, man. I'm like, damn, I want that mic and want that motherfucking glory. Because I'm sitting there watching that boy go off. And I'm sitting there like, I ain't no fan, my nigga. I'm here to rap too. You know what I'm saying? But I was sitting there in awe of the young nigga, what he was doing. Because he did his thing. And at this part of time, he's shining for all of us, man. He representing Texas, man. Out here in Louisiana. We all come together. We lead together. There's plenty of times I done had to hold him down. I'm going to tell him stories. There's plenty of times shit done went kind of sideways, and I'm gonna get back. Say, what's happening, man? You know what I'm saying? Hump noticed, you know, I stood up still for them boys, you know, because we come together, we lead together, and I just wasn't no rap. I was a real nigga trying to get into the rap business. So, that freestyle shit, I seen them do it, electrify them people, had them people, and I just sitting there like, it was shocking to me, because I would do this shit, then go home. This nigga larger than life. I'm like, man, I just with this nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say me and Sucker Free, when I told you yesterday about when E dissed Flip, that hit home a little bit different because we had intimate relationship with Sucker Free at this time. You know, we would do shows and then they had family and friends down there. We would stop by their family and friends' house in Louisiana and unwind. This ain't no rap stars. They people didn't care about no rap. They here to make shit. They want some gumbo, some cornbread. Baby, you alright? You want some liquor? I'm like, man, I just need a sack of that weed. Who got it? Like, what? That boy always love on the weed. Yes, man. And that's one thing all promoters already knew. You book Bulletproof Records, you better have that sack of weed for YG, boy, or he ain't going on, nigga. And another thing, I ain't going on, nigga, if all my people don't get in the door. It's plenty of times they try to stop people at the door who with me. That DJ, you better not play one more fucking word to all them people getting there. What the hell you mean? I can't start rapping this time. Make sure everybody in the proposition, just in case y'all want to fight or something in here. All my people gotta come in here because plenty of time I done had to. Then I had to put the mic down and we jump in the audience. I was known for that. If I say them screwed up click niggas looked at me all the way different. They were like, this nigga here, you damn right, nigga. I'm from a set, a gang, founded by us, me and my family. It wasn't nothing for me to bring some regulators out of town. Anytime niggas see me, nigga, I had shooters. They just shooters, nigga. And if they wasn't that nigga, I'm a gunfighter, both my head to my toe, so I would move in different. You know? But the intimate relationship between us and them boys was a little different. You know, like I told y'all yesterday, you know, they didn't. Hump never had a problem with hitting me. Hey, we need you to open up. You know, I wasn't getting paid. I was trying to break myself into the business. But one thing they knew is they know we can rely on you. We know your ass gonna put on that show, and we know you ain't on no group of shit. That's another thing them niggas used to respect. I never was with the, hey man, take some pictures real quick. Oh, hey, that's my fat. You take some pictures with them. My niggas used to come on. First, I tell them, don't ask about no pictures, bro. They be like, man, my nigga, I don't give a fuck. You want some evidence, some proof you been with the niggas. You sneak a picture while you on stage or something. But all that walking up to a nigga and let's take one, I never did that. Now later on in life, I did regret it. As the thrill was gone and I didn't make it in the business, and niggas start talking and niggas was blowing up, and every day them niggas on TV. I'm like, damn, man, maybe I should have had some memories, but I didn't want to be in the moment feeling like no groupie. Y'all feel what I'm saying? I didn't want to be every time next to a nigga, hey man, you mind taking a picture with me, man? Or signs, autographs, man. Oh man, that shit wasn't good for my mental stability. I'm trying to be big, and to be big, you can't be small, nigga. And that was a small idea from me. So what I got. What I didn't get. You know. But back to this lecture at hand, the Freestyle King Award caused a bunch of controversy when it wasn't really meant to do that. Houston wasn't big enough. Screw was trying to rebrand and rebuild his movement. The youth, he seen something in him. And when he brought Flip on, he knew what he seen in that young man. And he was right. He seen a platinum artist. He seen a young goat. Screw was right. But Houston wasn't big enough. People around Screw was hating that. They really didn't want Rope. That was forced on them. They didn't want that sound. That's what niggas better know. They didn't want Rope. LD wanted Rope. They didn't want Flip. Screw wanted Flip. You know what I'm saying? Houston wasn't big enough. You know, so salute to Zero, the Mo City Dunn, because he kept that Screw thing alive. Houston wasn't big enough. And this one thing we're going to talk about in the next series. When Zero was jumped on by Rap-A-Lot Records. A lot of people don't know that. I remember this first Houston Ain't Big Enough series when I had my old channel, they struck it. People were so pissed about me saying Zero got jumped on by Rap-A-Lot. And I'm like, you niggas, so, and even one nigga, he went from Missouri, so I'm like, boy, first of all, nigga, you don't know who you talking to, nigga. You need to sit down somewhere. Don't ever get my comment section playing games about bullshit, nigga. What the fuck make you think I'm that type of nigga? Serious business. But I'm not here to disrespect nobody. I'm here as a blogger now, podcaster, and a nigga who was living that life, putting a little sprinkle on it for the people. So they can give a little update, get a little understanding. You know, that bloggers these days, nobody in the city want to talk about this shit, man. Because they might, I guess, get punched and kicked on. Nigga, that ain't me, nigga. My whole career, if it's been some punching and kicking, it was me and my people. If it's been some shooting, that's us. And I don't need no crew for that, nigga. I'm going to say it again, bitch. I've been a legendary gunfighter from my head to my toes. I was 16 years old, nigga. The fuck make a nigga think I ain't going to say what I want to say, when I want to say it, how I want to say it. And if a nigga don't like it, bad news will beat you home. So, when I brought up Roe got jumped on, respectfully, I'll put that on now. There ain't no disrespect to the Zero crooked niggas. Some busters jumped him. Fuck you mean? They was wrong. You ain't wrong because you got jumped. What I'm asking, and we're going to dive deep into that next episode, because if I don't stop this, I'll go into it right now, and I don't want it for this one. Was it because he dissed Mike Watts? Was it really because he said Rap-A-Lot ain't coming up with his change that he was jumped on by Rap-A-Lot goons? Or was it because he dissed Mike Watts for disrespecting Screw? Huh? Y'all all do remember Zero was riding on Watts till his fat ass apologized for saying what you said about Screw. Look who your style is named after, motherfucker. You number 2. We're going to have to look into that. Because Houston definitely not big enough. Cult Figga. Follow me.